Hey Buddha family, it's mum season, so here are my top tips for growing your mums. If you keep them in the container that you buy them from and it's hot out, you're gonna need to water these twice a day, but minimum once a day, every day, water these. They're super root bound and there's a lot of plant. If it rains, don't think that this is wet. A lot of times the rain hits these flowers and bounces off, especially when it's in bloom and not a lot of that water gets into the container. So it's actually still dry after it rains. Very hard to kill this by overwatering it if you leave it in this pot. Second, my recommendation is actually to repot this, put it into a bigger container or in the ground. And that way you won't have to water as much. The roots will still continue to grow. You'll actually get some more buds. The plant will grow out a little bit bigger. It'll just be easier to take care of. And if you do go in the ground as a perennial, when the mum is completely done blooming, we're just gonna wanna snip all of this back to a few inches off the ground, and then we're gonna wanna mulch the base. And that keeps the plant from frost heaving, which is when it gets cold and warm and the ground kind of lifts roots right out of the ground, especially the first year when they really aren't established. Lighting. If you keep them in the containers that you buy them from, I suggest you give them part sun, part shade. That gives them a break every day. The sun and the heat isn't as intense and will help you with the watering. If you plant them in the ground or a larger container, mums can handle full sun. Give them everything they want. And lastly, when mums have flowers, they no longer need fertilizer. That's the job of the grower. We're pumping fertilizer in them to get them big with a lot of buds, but once they have flowers, you only need to water them. So those are my tips. Hope you learned something. Happy fall. Go get yourself some cool mums. Look at this one. That flower. See how it's actually two colors? We got a pink and a coral side. This is my #1 seller, coral. And the flowers are huge. They look more like a dahlia than they do your traditional mum. So I love them. Coral. And here's my pink. Enjoy the fall. We'll see you around.